what's up, Tuftalkers? Welcome back to Tuftalk TV. I go by the name Steph, and my partner here, Shaka.
You feel me?
Who we here with, bro?
And we here with some special guests. Y'all seen them on one of the other videos. I don't know which is coming out first, but say your name.
Benya.
And
It's your father Forbes.
and Father Forbes, you heard? And today we reacting to Meg Thee Stallion, Cobra. This is the song or whatnot, you know what I mean? She made little shots to Paris and Fontaine or whatnot, her boyfriend, ex-boyfriend. So you about to get into it.
Just showing who she is.
Right, you know what I mean?
Just as a snake sheds its skin, we must shed our past over and over again.
That was an excellent one. Distracted.
Break it down and I had the whole world watching. But the worst part is really who watched me. Every night I cried, I almost died, and nobody close try to stop me. Long as everybody get paid, right? Everything will be okay, right? I'm winning, so nobody tripping. But if I ever fall out, everybody gon' miss. At night, I'm sitting in the dark room thinking, probably why I always end up drinking. Yes, I'm very depressed. How can somebody so blessed when the switch they crisp? Shit, I probably beat out some Pinot. When they find me, I'm in Valentino. Ayy, he pouring me shots, thinking it's lit. Ha, little did he know, this pussy depressed. I'm about to stress him, yeah. Pick this from his neck, but this ain't dramatic. Ayy, think it's going down. Now he's ain't corrected. Ayy, this pussy depressed. I'm about to stress him. Ayy, damn, I got problems. Never thought a bitch like me would ever hit rock bottom. Man, I miss my parents, way too anxious. Always cancel my plans. Pulled up, caught him cheating. Give me his pizza in the same spot I'm sleeping. Lord, give me a break. I don't know how much more of this shit I can't even worry about me to the.
Let me say something.
Yeah, I want to see them do what?
Cause she blowing my mind right now. First of all, if I don't know if y'all know, like, animal print is a symbolism to your allegiance to the Illuminati. I'm gonna start that there. So I feel as though like this video, she made this song after the whole shit with her and Tory Lanez. So it's like, did you snake him?
Me, Paris and Fontaine?
No.
No,
Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez, alright.
Because
Did you snake him? Because it's like,
she has a point on what she's saying.
what the fuck are you going for?
Right.
You have a point.
Talk on it.
Talk your shit.
Because, like, if you think about back in the day, gang initiation.
Mm-hmm.
How you get initiated?
How do women get in the game?
It's one of the ways that people usually get in the game.
She wasn't getting fucked up. She was
You know what I
getting.
mean? Because either you go out there and get pain,
Your mouth.
put the pain in, or you get pain put on you real quick
Right,
to show how
right.
tough you are.
Right.
You know, so it's like there's different ways on how to do things now these days because we're in a new era now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we can't do things like how we used to do it.
And
back
when you
then.
think about it, she's shedding her skin, which means it's becoming a new her. What
Right,
did you,
exactly.
What did you do to get to the next level?
Mm-hmm.
I like where y'all going with this. I ain't gonna lie.
Sacrifice, baby.
Sacrifice.
They talking about it. Go ahead.
One of my favorite artists did it, and it's like, no, a lot of people don't think about it,
Blood.
but I know what he did, and that's the reason why he's going crazy right now.
Who you talking about?
Talking about the baby?
No?
Oh, that was somebody else. They accused her of.
Oh, Kanye.
Oh, Kanye. Oh.
What? But they accused her of, doing
Yeah,
some
that
shit
nigga-
with the baby too.
No, that's not.
And
No,
that's
but
why
he's not
her and
crazy,
Danny
though.
Lee had a
He's not
falling
crazy
out.
because he know that he
Oh,
realizes
what's
that
that?
he was manipulated into making that sacrifice.
Yeah, but I fuck with Kanye, but Kanye knew what was going on.
Yeah, if you
They
look at
let
it-
you know what you have to do before you do it, and he was.
Yeah, but the thing is, see, they didn't think that they was going to take something as close as what they did.
And they didn't think that shit was going to backfire on
Yeah,
them.
exactly. So that's the reason why
Yeah.
everything's playing out now. So look at what she's doing.
Let's not get too much into the Kanye. I want to talk about the Megan,
You
right?
were
'Cause-
talking about
look,
Meg.
no, let's have
No, a simple comparison and stuff
Yeah.
like that because a lot of the people in the industry they had to go through similar things, but the thing is, it's just explained differently. What they got to go through. So
And it's
that's
put
the
in
reason
our
why.
face, and we still don't look nothing into it.
Yeah, a lot of
That's
things
why you have
put
to
in
do
my
your
face.
own research on these people. The world is staged.
I like that. I like that.
It is a stage
That's a
that
big
you just have to.
fact.
You're the actor.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, who's gonna sell it the most?
Exactly. Boom.
I'm loving that.
I like that. Yeah, I like that too.
What stood out to me about what she was saying is she talked about like how like after her parents died or whatnot, I feel like she tried to spiral out of control or whatever. After was her mom that passed away a couple years ago?
Yeah.
So maybe that's why she may be on the drinking tangent. Maybe that's why she's spiraling out of control. And she like even Partisan Fontaine said in his song, like you accusing everybody except for yourself instead of looking in the mirror at your own actions and what
She
you're
don't take
doing.
accountability.
Exactly.
Did her mother die or did she sacrifice her?
Listen, man.
Exactly.
You gotta call a spade a spade.
I know it's Tough Talk TV.
God.
Listen, it's tough talk. You want that tough talk?
You want it? You feel me?
We gonna get that
We gotta
toughness.
call a spade a spade. Did her mother die or did she sacrifice her?
I'm rocking with I'm saying.
Because how she died, your mother died, and then you go number one.
You say
Number one.
now.
She didn't go number 5, number 4,
now.
number 3, number 2. She went number 1.
On now. I wanted that tough talk.
Yeah, let's really talk about it.
right, look, say,
Let's talk about it. All right,
look, I mean,
We're gonna talk about let's see what Meg got to say about what y'all actually.
I love her. One thing I will say about Meg that I do fuck with, first of all, she's an Aquarius. Shout out to us. Secondly, she is a great lyricist.
No, she is.
She is a great storyteller. I will not take that from her. But what makes me not like her is the shit that she has done.
The bullshit.
Yeah, I'm not jacking that.
You're not jacking it.
Alright, let's get back into it. Hold on.
You been worried about me to the people that's not me. Honestly, I kinda feel like you plotting, watching, why you
I'm
speaking?
sorry, and also, let's not lie, this shit is a vibe.
Nah, it's a
This
vibe.
shit got your shoulder moving a little bit.
So let me ask you a question. You'll get in the car and turn your shit on?
Absolutely not.
I'm gonna just say this.
Exactly.
I'm gonna just say this.
It ain't a fucking vibe.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna say this.
It's not a vibe.
It's like, do the speakers itself fire?
Yeah,
Word.
It's the frequency that got you.
Right.
That's the thing.
Here we go. And yo,
The frequency that got
bro,
you.
you wanna know
That's
something?
the
so-
hypnosis.
Yo,
We spoke about
The
this.
hypnosis.
Hold on,
Exactly.
we literally spoke about this with the Doja Cat.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Frequencies
and
Yeah.
And then we also spoke about it on the podcast episode with Talking Infamous with the
Yes.
Tyrone movie.
Yes, bro.
Because they alluded to it in the
Yes,
Tyrone movie.
They
I don't know if you
control
saw
Oh,
that.
with Jamie Foxx?
They know what can get us, like get us hooked and shit.
Hell
So
yeah.
it's
It's the frequency. They know that certain sound.
And no cap, certain shit really give me a headache. Like I can't vibe with it. I gotta turn it off.
Right. Alright, let's get into it.
They like you ain't no more tripping, going crazy, and they low key hate, so they ain't gon' say shit. Damn, I finally see, I'm killing myself for bitches that gotta be me. Low key hate, so they ain't gon' say shit. Damn, I finally see, I'm killing myself for bitches that gotta be me. This pussy depressed, I'm about to stress him, yeah. Pigtails round his neck, but this ain't domestic, ayy. Think it's going down, now he's staying corrected, ayy. This pussy depressed, I'm about to stress him. How you going? Yeah, no emotion. Ayy, back outside. Yeah, back in motion. Ayy, he keep calling. I ignore it.
Does anybody know what that's?
The symbol. Yeah. The symbol in the dirt. There's so many symbols in
Yeah.
music
Yes,
videos
everything is
nowadays.
symbolic. The snake is the number one
Exactly.
symbolism in this
Yeah.
whole video.
Exactly.
And then also too, like I don't know if I'm a Harry Potter fan. I ain't gonna lie. Like the scene where she with the head was in the snake pile and she stuck under. That's a scene from like the Harry Potter Chamber of Secrets when Harry and Ron and them, they was in a snake joint and they was trying not to sink under or whatever. And she also spoke about it in the song, like she losing herself or whatever. She about to become emotionless. And what talking about the Illuminati shit.
Stepping into her masculine energy.
Right. You feel me? She about to be back outside.
And that's what they want our people, colored people, to do, be masculine. They don't want us to be, the women to be soft. And it's
They want
always
the
fuck
women to be
niggas.
masculine,
Yep.
and they want the males
To be
feminine. Yep.
You
That's
know,
the
because-
agenda that they're pushing. And you have to understand, like I said, money talks, bullshit walks. When you start talking up money and it sounds good and you're willing, because these motherfuckers be willing to do whatever it takes to keep their career going, they're gonna do it. Like,
Yeah, every chance they get to demasculate the man is nasty.
nasty.
Exactly.
It's
Exactly.
That
fucked
shit
up.
is nasty.
And it don't even, and honestly, it's not even really just in the industry. It's life in general because you have like the government. You got Section 8, you got housing and all that shit. You can't have the man in the house in order to receive these things, food stamps, whatever.
Right.
That's a
You know what I'm
fact.
saying?
That's
So
how you bring
all
it.
of that really do fall into
Bring it
the
up to
government
things.
is in control.
Right.
That's the bottom line. And if you're not willing to do what they say, you're out of it.
You're done.
You're done.
I feel what y'all saying. I'm rocking with that. I'm really caught up on the symbolism still, right? Because in so many of these music videos, whether it's Doja Cat, whether it's Megan Thee Stallion, even on the billboards we see when you walk through Times Square in New York City or 34th Street, we see all of these symbols and we don't even know what they mean. Like even the monster, like you know, the monster energy got the three lines on it or whatever.
Starbucks.
The Starbucks joint, you know what I'm saying? There's so many symbols that we are being fed and we don't know how we're reacting to it
It's
or whatever.
right in our face.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's really hidden in plain sight. You know what I mean? But it takes one to know one, you know what I mean?
Don't I know it? They say I'm crazy. Don't I know it?
And that symbol right there,
In the
it
middle.
has something to do with children.
The symbol?
That circle shit that means she traffics. I'm not gonna say her specifically, but that symbol has something to do with children.
How you know?
State your source.
I'm not gonna state my source, but I do my own research when it comes to this. And
I was gonna speak on that as well. I mean, you just taught me something because my thing that I learned from that symbol.
It's the Pizzagate.
Yeah, I know about the Pizzagate.
And the Pizzagate means children.
She probably hasn't done too much research to know what that symbol is because I know that she's an anime friend. Anime.
I was gonna say Naruto.
Naruto, exactly.
But is that just the cover up?
I was saying that to myself. I'm like, wait.
I said the same thing when I was
in Naruto is, you know, the
non-tail seal,
the non-tail seal.
Because you have to understand, cartoons is having
For a fact.
Don't think these cartoons is for
anime
kids.
exposes the most truth.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yep. Especially underage, grown men fucking with underage girls.
Also, I wanted to say that's
there's a bunch of pedophiles in that shit.
And I think that's what that symbol is, pedophilia.
Like I've also seen that symbol or whatever in like African spirituality, because you know what I'm saying, like I've researched it or whatever, but they're like, this is a variation of it, but there's one that's similar to that in African spirituality, you know what I mean? So it's a lot going on. What do y'all think that the symbolism means? Do you think it's an Illuminati child trafficking thing? Do you think it's just anime alone? Maybe she don't know the deeper meaning to it. Do you think it's spirituality?
And also just pay attention to the dance.
Yeah.
Right.
Choreography.
And that's another thing. Choreography choreography definitely plays a role. I'm just gonna give a quick example. Beyonce Dance for You when she was dancing in a chair. That was a ritual. If you don't know, you gotta do your own research. I'm not here to talk about that. I'm not gonna go too deep into it. But choreography definitely plays a role. Hand symbolism plays a role. If you don't know, then you gotta know. You gotta find out. You have to do your own research.
I'm gonna speak on that a little bit myself because in African spirituality, dance is a huge thing. Like dancing or whatever, body movements, African spirituality is major when it comes to spirituality. That was their form of self-expression. You would hear a lot of African spiritualists talk about going into a trance when they do certain dances or whatever.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Yes,
and
exactly.
Also,
Beyonce speaks about that all the time.
Yes,
transforming.
And just one more example. R. Kelly calling himself the Pied Piper. If you don't know who the real Pied Piper is, do your research. The Pied Piper was to lure children in that didn't. For the people that didn't respect him, he lured children in, and those parents never seen their kids again.
We get into a lot here.
Yes, it's deep. This industry goes deep.
Video, but we get into a lot. Let's get back into this real quick.
They know.
Yeah. Oh, I hear that. Is she in the middle? I gotta clap up.
It was dope. Everything was dope about it.
I it'd be hard for me to agree with it because I know what's the meaning behind
I
it.
know. The thing is, that's what I'm saying. Is
Like,
like,
and what? Listen, guys, said, hey, it's being laid on the ground. I don't know. Y'all tell me.
Which is like what, rebirth?
Rebirth thing, yeah.
Rebirth, yeah.
And it's crazy, so it's cracking too, right? I guess that's for the next generation.
Doja Cat,
Doja the next generation. I don't know. You never know.
And one of Doja Cat's videos that we reacted to was also the egg thing. You remember?
Yeah, bro.
Egg drinking was hanging with the ceiling and shit.
They're planting these little eggs and shit.
But the difference between Megan and Doja really will tell you she don't give a fuck. She She don't give a fuck. That's why, like, certain artists I really respect because it's
I respect those.
You really don't give a fuck and you're putting it out there that you don't give a fuck.
And you know what you're getting into when you watch her shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, alright, I already know she about to say some
crazy shit. Like paint the town red. If you don't really know what that means, research it.
Right, but it's Tuftalk TV. I'm gonna ask because usually they don't know we do a rating system here, 1 out of 10. You know what I mean? Regardless of our personal feelings, we rate how great the video was, how dope the videos, how dope the song was. We put it all together. You know what I mean? With the symbolism, with the message was being put through properly. So we're gonna go from left to right. Everybody give their 1 out of 10.
Alright.
What you giving, my boy?
Respectfully, I ain't gonna lie, that video was fucking fire. The
video was hard.
Regardless of the subliminal messages, you know what I'm saying? The shit was still fire. It was shot nice. You know what I'm saying? The choreograph, the colors, everything was popping.
Her body.
Body. We had to say that shit. That guy.
one time.
I cannot tell a lie. Like,
wow. This man said, he said, I couldn't act.
Megan definitely had a nice
I'm gonna give it respect. And the song was fire.
The song was dope.
Respectfully, like I ain't gonna lie.
Honestly, what was she talking about in the song?
You talking about some shit?
You talked about it throughout the whole joint. That's what we just finished the whole joint.
We really talked about symbolism and all that, but like, what was really the message?
It was just she spoke about a little bit of partying, a little bit about her shedding her skin.
Got you.
A little bit about getting into the industry, leveling up.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like planting the eggs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
got you.
So I liked it. I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Respectfully,
Okay.
9 out of 10. You know what I mean?
90%.
A little 90%. You know what I'm saying?
She gets an A, not an A+.
Right.
Type of teacher shit.
Now I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie. It was definitely creative. She definitely stepped outside of her box because that is not the normal Meg.
Yeah, fact.
And I really didn't see too many ass shaking shit that she usually go for.
Right.
So that's why it was like she put thought into it. So for creativity, I'll give you an 8 out of 10, Megan.
8 out of 10.
Alright. I ain't gonna say she put too much thought into it. I think that obviously she had input on it, but I think that like whoever directed it was the person who put this whole thing together. So shout out to the director, people behind the scenes, do the costumes, the makeup for the music videos. You know what I mean? Everybody that's on the set. And I like everybody said before me, I think that she did a real good job of conveying her message. I like the aesthetic of the video. I like how it was a deeper meaning to it, even though the message might have been all for us. You know what I'm saying?
It was given anaconda.
Right. It was still a deeper meaning. So I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie. I like it. You know what I mean? The song to me wasn't the greatest. I like the song a lot, but I'm not gonna sit here and listen to it again or whatever.
Right,
but
it just sounded nice to me. Like don't put it shit. That's just on fire through the speakers.
Right. But the video in itself, just judging the video and the coolness of the song and the message of the song, 9 out of 10.
No one was confused though, right?
No, I wasn't confused.
I mean, I was a little bit.
Wait, don't answer my question. Don't answer. We need this rating first.
I'll agree with what he just said. You know, her message was clear. It's not a party track. It's more so of a track to just hear how she feels about what's going on right now. How everybody's, against her and stuff like that. Yeah, you're damn right. We are against you. You got Tory locked up. Free Tory. Right. But like Meg, like I agree. Like it was very creative, very straightforward. Like on what she don't care. It's like she stepped into her own Doja Cat real quick, just showing you like, yo, listen. I signed to the rock agent, and this is what I'm doing.
This is what it's giving.
This is what it's doing. It is what it is. It's like, yo, like y'all can say what y'all want to say, but I'm gonna still keep on putting on this energy and stuff. So it's like I can't knock her for that.
Right.
You cannot knock her.
Right,
you know,
right.
You standing your ground. You know, you picking your side, and you staying on it.
Right.
You know?
At the end of the day, everybody have a job.
Exactly.
And you have to do your job. That's it.
And listen, most importantly, feed your family.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's really what it's all about.
A lot of people be doing. Wait, we need the rating. Hold on, wait.
Oh yeah.
Rating.
Yeah, what we rate here?
I go a strong 8 too.
Yeah.
Strong 8. Yeah.
What you said? You said 8?
No, we said B.
Yeah, we said 9. We said 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I give it a strong 8.
One thing that I will say about the message of the video and just her whole thing, message to Megan, I don't know if you ever want to see this, but if you do, you know what I mean? It's just giving very much toxic vibes. It's giving much very, you know deep down what you're doing might be wrong or whatever.
No accountability.
But, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But you stepping into your toxic masculinity or femininity, whatever you want to call it or whatever, you stepping into your toxicness and you right now you on a rampage, you don't care, you feel like the world is against you, but that's not the case. Some people out there that really love you or whatnot, we're not really rooting against you. You're a black woman. It's the end of the day, Tough Talk TV is going for you. Even though we may not agree with everything, you know what I mean? It's love and shouts out to you and what you got going on. Even though we disagree with your actions and what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta keep it real and some of that stuff ish. You know what I mean?
But you know, some of the best music comes from pain. Right?
Yeah, facts. Mary J. Blige,
experience, pain. Here we go.
The thing about that is, like, I don't know, cause I feel like as I get older and I see things for what it is, like, we really just gotta call that shit out for what it is. Like, so, like, even when it comes to Mary J. Blige, at that time in her life, that was something that she was really going through. Like, her singing what she was singing on My Life, for example, she was really going through that wholeheartedly with JoJo, with KC. She was going through that with KC. Like, so I feel like the music back then is a little bit different from now because it was actually something that they was going through. Now it's just like, oh yeah, shake your ass, show your coochie, get your coochie wet, and fuck niggas, get bitches, fuck bitches, get money.
Well.
Like that's really like that's the difference. Like back then, the music you could really relate to it. You could feel it. But now it's just like, yo, are you dead ass? Like we have fucking Sexy Red.
I think it's because of the generation war. It's very microwavable. Back then it had substance. You feel me? And back then with our parents listening, they heard all of that. They felt that. They vibed with that. You feel me? But this generation now is about, nigga, I want this shit to be, the music you put out, I want it to hit the charts. I want it to be fast.
Yeah,
I want it to be short.
They're not being considerate of us,
but look,
the listeners.
But look, I don't. That's not the artist to me. That's the people behind.
That's the people behind it. Yeah, that push that shit.
Pushing that agenda to the artist.
But do artists really have their own say so? Their own mouth.
The artists have their own say so until they freaking sign to them labels.
Right.
But the thing is,
they don't want to go through the hard.
Right.
You really had to really make a great track. Not a good track. A great track that lasts for a lifetime.
But yo, the thing is too, I agree with what you're saying, but at the end of the day, right, it's like like even if those great tracks they out there, it's just that like you know how this system works is nowadays, especially we're in a consumer-based society where like it's not about how good something is, it's about how much we hear it, how much you can sell streams and shit. There's timeless records out there like SZA. Like 2014, I loved SZA or whatever. She was fire. She had
shout out to SZA from Maplewood, New Jersey.
She had the S, Z, and A albums. All of those records on there was timeless records. Ab Soul, all of these artists making real records or whatever. Even like whoever you want to say from back during that time period, Mac Miller, whoever you want to say. Those records, if they can be great as good as they want to be, it's not gonna reach the status or whatever. You know, unless some lucky shit happen as in a baby or as a little baby or like the bullshit records that we hear. And the record labels know that. So you know what I'm saying? They know that they have an advantage over these artists who don't have them. So it's like, oh, you want to be lit? You want to go number one? Yeah, you can try that bullshit on your own, but you got to use a lot of your own money. You're going to go broke, going to the ups and downs, or you take the easy way out, come with us. We're going to put you on. We're going to make sure your record go crazy no matter what. And if it's a decent record or whatever, if you're a good enough artist.
No, it's all about money.
That's what I'm saying to you, because that's what makes the money. They know that, and even down to the songs, even down to the length of the songs. Back in the days, it was more 4-minute records, 5-minute records.
Now we got 2 minutes and 30 seconds,
microwavable, and also because the music changed, the music dynamic changed. It's about streams now.
But not really though, because back then you had Lil' Kim, but even before them, like in the 50s and the 60s, they were still talking about the same stuff that they talk about now. It was just a little bit more variety. It was a little bit. Yeah, it was a little bit more, and it was a little bit more clean cut. Yeah, they was talking about, sex and stuff, but it wasn't as put out there as it is today.
Here's something that I feel like a lot of consumers don't know and stuff. Do you know that the R&B charts isn't really available anymore?
Talk on it. I don't even know.
I didn't know that.
Hip hop and R&B are not considered into one thing.
Yeah.
So now it's a little bit of a struggle for the R&B artists to actually outshine the hip hop artists. So you see hip hop, you see trap, you see drill, you see those 3 genres is under hip hop. But then after you got R&B.
That's crazy.
R&B soul, maybe.
Yeah, neo soul.
Neo soul. But the thing is, they're not getting the same push that the hip hop artists are getting. So it's like that's the reason why it's a little bit of a struggle. And on top of it, Meek Mill, a lot of these other artists are saying they're coming out right now and saying it's an agenda for them.
Yes,
they have no choice. They have no choice but to come out with these type of tracks. But you see, I'm not sure what type of contract J. Cole is with. But whatever contract his manager got him with, got him on some free type shit. Because the thing is, why is he the only one?
Him and Kendrick. I say Kendrick.
Kendrick. They're the only 2 artists that don't have to sit there and go along with any of the agendas.
But you know why though?
Going on.
You know why though? I feel like artists are like also chosen. Like every generation got like 2 or 3 artists, guys that's like chosen because they had the whole package to where it's like, and that's like the top 3 artists of like the past 15 years have been Drake, Kendrick, and Cole. So those 3 guys can put out kind of whatever they want, and they all kind of play in a particular role.
But the difference between Kendrick and Cole is they're not going for the feminism that Drake is going for. Drake is going for that dude. I just went to the Dominicans and got my hair wrapped by the you get what I'm saying?
Nails painted and
shit like that. J. Cole and Kendrick is not going for that. And I feel like even with Kendrick, since we're on that topic, he's very smart. He's a great marketing person, businessman, or whatever.
But you know who he signed to, right? He signed to Interscope. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, I just feel like the whole.
So you never know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's only allowed to do what they tell him to do. He can only express certain shit.
And he like with Kendrick, he has all the intention of like intelligent white America, you know what I'm saying?
And that's why a lot of motherfuckers don't listen to Kendrick because they really don't understand what he's saying.
But the white America, they fuck with him because it's militant and it's powerful, but it's not disrupting their status quo. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. It's gonna feed the ones who are like revolutionaries in the community without causing crazy disruption.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you got. So we gonna be alright. It's more of a pacifying type of thing or whatever, giving you hope, as opposed to a song like a Tupac or whatever.
And to even get back, but wait, to even get back to the neo soul, of the neo soul's part about it, just real quick to touch on it, Music Soul Child, he was definitely underrated. But Music Soul Child was like, for instance, Love. Love. That song really was not called Love. It was called God. But because they didn't think that God would sell, he had to change the name, and if he didn't change it, his career would have been cut.
And you know,
I never knew that.
I never knew about that.
When you listen to the words, he said, "Love so many people, use your name in vain." Love. He was talking about God, and regardless if he's Muslim, he believes in Allah. It don't matter. You believe in what you believe in, but he was talking about God.
So positive.
Something positive. They don't want to hear nothing positive.
But even Leo Cohen, he was on the Breakfast Club. I think it was, and Charlamagne asked him like, why do you think the industry puts so much emphasis on the drill rappers or the negative music? And he was like, he even said himself, that's what makes the money or whatever. So he don't give a fuck about how a big white man behind corporate doors don't give a fuck about how much our community is being affected by the trash shit.
It's not about
I'm saying? For him, he don't care about none of that.
It's not like literally, it's not about you. That's how they look at it.
And honestly, it's really not even just the music industry. I feel like it's work in general, like how we gotta work 9 to 5. You get what I'm saying? Like everything is slave
so
work.
Fucking
You
high,
have to
you
do
can't even afford the rent. It's fucking nuts.
crazy. Not even overtime is paying that.
Yeah, it's like in 3 jobs.
I mean, it ain't even just the music industry. It's America in general.
Yeah.
So look, man, this has been a tough talk moment. I'm gonna stop it right here because you know what I mean. We have a whole podcast episode on the conversation. You know what I mean. We appreciate Father Forbes. We appreciate Benya for popping out with us on these 2 reaction videos to Meg Thee Stallion and the Partisan Fontaine. Y'all go check that out. It's gonna be up here in a little bubble. You know what I mean. It's been a tough talk moment. It's been a tough talk vibe. We love y'all. Hit that subscribe button. Please. If y'all love us, if y'all rock with us, hit that subscribe button. Send us some loves. Hit those links or whatever. Follow us on Instagram or all of our social medias and really tune in with us, locked in with us, because we here, we not going nowhere. You
Period.
Nowhere at all.
Free Tory!
Free Tory!
Free Tory!
Yo, we out. So yeah, we love you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, smash the notification bell. We out.
Next person.
Meg the person.
Yeah, no Stallion. Stallion is a mind horse.
Stallion. They also tried to say she was training, but
we
ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna go there.
Listen, I'm not trying to have a repeat of the Ciara story.
Who made that shit?
I want to know. I'm still looking to this day.
Like,
I'm still looking to this day.
Sierra and that was, and we went with that shit.
Yeah, nah.